What's going on, YouTube? It's the best show on a Friday night. Welcome to Hockey Stick Talk Nation with your host, DM Hockey, and my guest tonight, Budget Rips. Thanks for coming, Budget. Appreciate you.
Of
You're
course, I'm
on
muted.
mute.
Of course.
There you
Thanks for
go.
having me on, man. I
No
appreciate it.
problem. Like we do always here Friday night, we gotta thank the chat. So we're gonna scroll up to the top here. We want to thank DJ Wise for coming in. He can't make it, but he left a like. Thank you, DJ Wise. And we have Barry as always. He's a Bruins fan, but don't hold that against him. We got Robert Springs, who's always around the community. Appreciate all the that you do, Robert. We have Budget Riffs in the house, in the chat also.
Yep.
We got Dig, a good friend of mine. Thanks, Dig, for the Kitchener Rangers hat and the great cards. Appreciate it.
Hey, Alex.
We got Maiden's World of Wax. We got Just a Normal Channel. We got my brother from across the pond over in England, the second biggest Rangers fan, Goza. Appreciate you being here, buddy. And we have my other brother who lives just down the road from me. We got Maiden's World of Wax. Appreciate you as always for being here. Let's scroll down, see if we missed anyone. We got Alex in the house, Jay's Mix. Thanks for coming, Alex. Appreciate you, buddy. And we got the commish. Callie and Jordan squad is in the house.
Oh.
We gotta be on our best behaviors. Commish is here.
Yep. David. Hey.
And we got Billum Cards in the house. New to the show. Thanks for coming, Billum. And I think that's about all we got here so far. We'll keep our eye open and see who else keeps popping in. But like we do always, before I want to start, we just got to give a big shout out to our sponsor here on the channel. Oh, we got IG. We got Dennis in the house, IGH Outdoor Sportscards. If you guys haven't, go check him out. He's close to 500 subs. When he gets there, he's got a huge giveaway. So definitely go check him out. Tell him DM sent you. And let's get him to 500. Let's get those giveaways. He's got some really nice stuff to give away there. And we also have, I think I missed someone there, Zach's Collections. How could I miss him? He's not hard to miss. So thanks, Zach, for coming in. Yeah, without further ado, let's just dive right in here, get a word from our sponsor. We got some new slides going on here. So bear with me for a second as we pull it up. And there we go. So hey folks, are you looking for singles for your PC collection or looking to collect a certain player? Why not check out the show's sponsor, Tsunami Hockeycards on eBay. Links in the description. This week he has a great deal. Buy two, get one free using the code TsunamiFan September 2nd. And also you can use our code DMHockey88 for 25% off your first purchase. So make sure you guys go check him out. He's got some really great stuff. Just tell him DM sent you. There's a lot of great stuff on there and real good prices too. So definitely go check him out. And we want to thank him as always for sponsoring the show. We got 17 rocking in the chat already. Thank you all for coming in. Shout out CCB. I seen you sneaking in there. He's going to try to break me tonight like he always does. And then just a quick shout out. I want to give this channel some love because he really deserves it. He's in there in the chat. If someone could drop his link, it'd be great. Dr. Mandis. He is way too low for subs, you guys, and he's got some really great content there. Please definitely go sub him up. Show him some love. I can't remember. He's at 100 something. He should be way more than that. So please go check him out. Sub him up. He's got some great rips there. But yeah, so without further ado, let's just dive right in, shall we?
Yes, sir.
So we have Budget Rips here. So Budget is a huge Red Wings fan.
I was. And then I became an adult and I stopped paying attention to sports for a while. Well, for a little while. Hockey is the last one that for me to pick back up on, but I'll get there. I need
Definitely.
some mentorship, So
Definitely. That's why we're here, right? That's why you're on the Hockey Stick Talk Nation show, to learn some more.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So I guess we'll dive right in. I got a slide up here ready for us. Let me load it up here. Oh. Sorry, folks, we're still new to this. There we go. So we got the top prospects on the Wings to start looking out for. So up here you can see we got Simon Evanson, who's a D, Nate Danielson, Marco Casper, Michael Bradsing Nygaard, and Carter Mazur. So these are my top 5 picks that you guys should really be looking out for in the hobby. They're probably going to get some playing time this season. It might not be a lot, but definitely you should be checking that out. And try to pick up some of these young guns if you can. I know Michael Bradsing will probably be in this 2005 series, but the rest of them are in this year's and last year's also. So definitely start looking for them and start holding them on, especially new budget where you're just starting to come back in, right? Yep. This would be great for your hockey collection because you'll find these in your budget rips that you do quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely good to have a list like that. So that helps.
Yeah, and like they're going to be some really high-end players too, probably more like elite. Yeah, but it all depends on how Detroit really wants to use them because this is going to be a make it or break it kind of season for Detroit, as we've seen them sign Sider and Raymond to a couple big years. So this is going to be a big year for both of them to really step up and show what they can do.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen them play or anything. I know you live close.
I do. I haven't seen the Wings live in a long time, in years.
Yeah.
We hope. Their heyday to me was the late 90s, but in early 2000s. And after that, I, had to do adult things and work and pay rent.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Sticks G for coming in. Thanks, Sticks. I see you poking in there. We're going to do 3 giveaways tonight. So we got some new channel swag to give away here, which is going to be great. And also, I know I've been seeing it in the chat. The channel actually got updated. We actually got a shirt.
Nice.
The Hockey Stick Talk Nation shirt. Let me know what you guys think. It's going to be on every Friday for the show, which is going to be spectacular.
That logo is awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It just came in this week, so it looks pretty sick. We got what the Kitchener Rangers had Dig sent in, so definitely awesome on all fronts. So you're more the Red Wings fan from the 90s to 2000s, right?
Yep.
So during that era, what was your favorite memory from that era?
Oh, the playoff runs in 97, 98, 98, 99. Or was it 96, 97, 97, 98? One of those. Sorry, I should have polished up on my.
That's all right.
My knowledge, but yeah, that was just a ton of fun to watch, and in growing up in Michigan, everybody is playing some form of hockey. I've played street hockey. I played ice hockey a little, but I'm terrible at skating, so I mostly just fell. But but it's a ton of fun, and it's tough to not be a fan of hockey when you're in a state with a professional hockey team and minor league hockey teams and really good college hockey teams. University of Michigan, Michigan State University. So yeah, grew up watching a lot of it.
Definitely. And that's probably was the best year to start being a Red Wings fan, honestly. Yeah. With all the great players that came through there and everything like that. Like you got your Shanahans, your Isermans, your Osgoods, your Larry Murphys, your Chris. I think Chris Chelios was there at one point.
Yep.
Like Fedorov.
Yeah.
Like the list goes on and on. Like just shout out Julie Farm for coming in. I see there's Julie's here and Christopher Works also. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that was probably like the best year, and the rivalry between Detroit and Colorado that year, that was on par, maybe one of the best rivalries at the time.
It was really good. I hated Colorado so much. I hated New Jersey too, but yeah, it was fun to watch. Very competitive.
Yeah. No, it was a good hockey back then, and then the back and forth game, and then the Patrick Waugh. It was just great hockey right then, and just so fun. I say, the battles between them were so fun to watch. It just hooked an audience, and that's what made Detroit, I think, really cling on to that back.
Right. I think that's accurate. Yeah. There's a lot of history with the Wings, but we had a lot of terrible teams for a while. So it was, it took something like that to get people interested in the game,
Yeah, and then just the battles between those two teams were just so epic, and what made it even more better was the playoff battles. That's when you really kind of the bad blood really started to pull through a little bit.
Yeah, they were fun games to watch.
Yeah. Shout out Southern Boys for coming in. Thanks for coming in, guys. We appreciate you. And so I guess before we dive into our next slide, in the chat, we're going to be giving away our new holographic sticker.
Look at that thing.
I have a number here behind this number 1. It's 1 and 50 in the chat. Give me your number between 1 and 50, and the closest number to it is going to win the first giveaway.
Nice.
So leave your number in the chat, and then the next couple minutes we'll go through and we'll see who won the first one.
Good luck.
So everyone.
It's an awesome sticker. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely, and they just came in, so they're brand new. So we'll give it about 2 minutes, and we'll see who comes close. Dig autoed? No, it's not autoed. It's numbered, but not autoed. 1 out of 3.
You're not going to sign them?
Not going to sign these ones.
Oh, okay.
They're numbered. 1 out of 3. But yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes here, and then we'll go through. I'll bring up the next slide here for us to look at. So the draft rankings for last week, they haven't changed yet, as there's still not a whole lot going on through. So the draft rankings for Bob McKenzie are still the same, with James Haggins at the 1st and Caleb Desnars at the 10th. So nothing's changed there, but we'll update these weekly as much as they change. I'll update them, so we'll get up-to-date standings on this year's draft coming.
What university does Haggins play for?
Haggins?
It says NCAA.
NCAA. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. I want to say Denver, maybe.
Okay.
It seems like maybe Denver.
They play good hockey over there.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out, I think Biz just came in, so shout out to Biz for coming in, stopping in. And Sydney Cat, thanks for coming in, guys.
Sydney?
Get your numbers in. We need a number between 1 and 50 to win this nice new holographic sticker. But yeah, so other than that, like, the draft rankings haven't changed, but I guess we'll dive right in. So this could be Iserman's last year as general manager if he doesn't
they might
make
have to
it.
drag him out of there, man. He's still very popular in Detroit. but you got to put up or shut up at some point. So
Yeah. And he's been through a lot. It all depends on this season, really. If they don't make the playoffs, I think you're going to see Yzerman get the boot. As much as Detroit fans and people don't like to see that because he's our Lord and Savior there. But that's the hardest part when you have your best player as your general manager. He's done a lot there. He's drafted a lot of great players and everything, but like I said, results are everything.
yep.
So it all depends on this year, really, and how big of a step are Raymond and Sider really going to take this year. That's going to be the other thing. They got the big money now, so
Right.
it's trying to put up or shut up, really, to see what we. I think Sider is going to be really good as a defenseman. He's going to be really good. He'll probably be elite. Raymond can score, but it's just depending on where they see him fitting. Is he going to be a second line? Is he going to be a first line guy?
Okay.
So those are my thoughts on chat. You got anything? Any thoughts on that? And I'll go check up while we're waiting. Budget, why don't you tell us a little bit about your channel? I'm going to check to see if anyone's numbers came close.
All right. Well, I think almost everybody in the chat is familiar with my channel. I find things and I show them on camera, and then I repeat, rinse and repeat, and that's what I do over and over again. I try to find good deals, try to show you guys how to save a little money. Hobby is very expensive, so and everybody could use a little savings here and there. So
Definitely.
like
And
that.
I mean, you rip. It's good stuff that you rip too. Like it's not. I mean, today's your box got pretty beat up from Amazon. It was like you said, it was like someone kicked it.
Yep, I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah, like definitely. But you got some nice pulls out of it. You pulled a Dazzler and 2 Young Guns, so you beat the odds on the Young Guns there, which is great.
Yeah. I got
And
pretty
then,
lucky.
yeah, check the backs of them because there is French variants. So the backs will be written in French.
Okay, I'll
So
definitely do that.
definitely. And our first giveaway winner was actually Maiden. So congratulations,
Oh,
Maiden.
congrats, Maiden.
You guessed number 16, and the number was actually 18. So congrats
Nice.
to Maiden on that one. So that'll be coming out to you, buddy. So I guess we'll just cruise right along here, and we're going to talk about. We already talked about Yzerman. We talked about Sider and Raymond. They need to have some really big years this year. So I got a new one here that we can actually pull up, and we're actually going to talk about some hockey news. So news from the week this week, Canucks signed goaltender Kevin Lankman to a 1-year deal, which is huge for the Canucks there. Another solid goalie there in their pool. Then Utah signs Dylan Guenther to an 8 years extension, reported $7.14 million AAV, which is huge for him because he's going to be a huge player. So definitely start collecting your Dylan Guenther cards because he's going to be big here in the next few years. I see Aaron popped in. Thanks for popping in, Aaron. Appreciate you. And DJ Wise actually made it, so thanks for coming in, DJ Wise. Then we got some injury news from the Blackhawks. We got Lashinov and Brossois out for approximately 4 weeks with injuries, so that's not good for them because Brossois was supposed to be their number 1 goalie, I think, going into the season. So that's not good for them right there. And then the Devils signed Dawson Mercer to a 3-year, $12 million deal, which is nice. He's a great player, a good Newfoundland kid, so good to see him doing well. And then the Red Wings signed Sider to a 7-year, $59.85 million contract. So that's a huge contract that's really going to have to live up to Sider. So hopefully he can do it. going to be a lot of pressure on to him. So, and then Swayman's still not signed. What is Boston doing here? Like, this is their number one goalie, and he's still not signed. So, something's got to give here. What's going on? We don't know anything yet. Like, is it Swayman's side? Is it Boston holding out to try again for less? He's the number one goalie. He could go anywhere. I'm surprised no teams have offered him or tried to steal him yet. So that's what I've been keeping my eye on this offseason is the Swayman deal there. So definitely
that plays out.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how it plays out because they have Corpusalo, but he is not a very good goalie. He might turn around this year with Boston because he has good defense in front of him. But even then, it's hard to say because Swayman's their guy. That's who they kept when they traded Allmark. So it's hard to say. We're going to keep our eye open on that one. If I was Swayman, I'd be asking that $10 million in a Stoico card.
It probably is. Boston's like, that's crazy talk, man.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what we're keeping our eye out on here, as well as the Swayman deal. So stay tuned. We'll keep updating the news as we get it. So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about some hockey cards and everything like that. Because I know you're a huge collector and you collect more than just hockey cards. Is there one sport that you're more into than hockey per se?
Definitely baseball. Well,
baseball? Definitely.
Right now pretty much baseball, basketball, and football are all above hockey. But it doesn't mean the rankings won't change at some point. But baseball right now, for sure, like the Tigers can clinch a playoff spot tonight. I don't know what they're doing. Sticks, I need an update.
Aaron just said Tigers made the playoffs.
Nice. Okay, perfect.
So there we go. And then, so who's your baseball team?
The Detroit Tigers.
Nice. Yes. So you're just an all-around Detroit fan.
Yeah, I'm a Michigan fan. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
State of Michigan fan. You have to be careful when you say that around here. I'm basically in Michigan State University territory, and there's a rivalry there with the University of Michigan. So, I have to say I'm the state. I'm a fan of the state of Michigan, in general, really. So,
yeah. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna do our next giveaway. So same thing, number between 1 and 50. If you guys want to pop in your numbers there for giveaway number 2 for the same sticker, you want to leave in the comments what number between 1 and 50. So so who do you PC? Like if you were to start the PC, I know you PC Detroit for hockey, but like do you PC a certain player?
Yep. Yeah, it's certain players, as far as retired players go, Al Kaline, he's a Tiger great. Justin Verlander was great for the Tigers. Miguel Cabrera, same. Those are really my biggest PCs right now.
What about hockey? Who are you PC for hockey?
Well, Yzerman. Pretty much guys from those 90s teams. Yzerman, Fedorov, Chris Chelios. Those are really the biggest ones.
Nice. Now, those were really good ones. Larry Murphy was a really big. I liked him a lot as a defenseman. Probably my favorite defenseman besides Brian Leach. Those two go hand in hand for me. Okay. So I can't really put 1 and 1. I can't narrow it down to one. It's just they're both number 1.
Nice.
So those were two of my favorite growing up. So I ask every guest this, so we'll ask you this. If you had to do a Mount Rushmore of your top 5 Detroit Red Wings players, who would it be?
That's tough. It would probably be Yzerman, Fedorov, Gordie Howe has got to be up there. Man, Brendan Shanahan, Chris Chelios. I think those are, well, no, Nick Lidstrom's got to be on there too, though. So now I'm struggling.
It's a tough question when you get on the spot.
Yep. Yeah, some combination of those players. That's who would be up there.
Nice. No, that's good top 5. Like a lot of great Hall of Famers there too, really. So great top 5. Definitely. Yeah, it's hard when you ask who your top 5 are because there's so many players in that came through your organizations and everything like that. So it's like you gotta think on top of your head, who can it be? Who do I place him or do I place him? It's biggest question out of all of it really is. So that's why I ask it, just to see where everyone's favorites are, past or present. So yeah, we're still waiting on a couple more numbers in the chat. If you want to put your numbers 1 to 50 for the nice new holographic sticker. We only got 3 entries so far. We'll give it another couple minutes. So yeah, I noticed you've been starting to rip a little bit more hockey.
I'm trying to get into it. I'm getting to know some of the names. I've been playing some hockey video games lately too. Like when I was a kid in the 90s, playing like 94, 95 Sega NHL and making guys bleed. That was a lot of fun. But I learned all the names and I knew who played for who. And so I'm trying to like replicate that now a little by playing NHL 24. And but
yeah,
you can't make people lead like you used to. I don't.
The NHL names are probably the toughest names in sports.
Yeah.
Like football, it's all right. Baseball, yeah, you can understand it. But NHL names, once you get to like the Russians, the Swedes, the Finlands, everything like that, that's when it gets the real tongue twisters, I guess.
Yeah. I've had a very difficult time pronouncing names when I'm opening packs. That's for sure.
Definitely. I still twist some names around too. So it's as they come. The more you hear, the more it sticks into your head too.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. And then the French guys, the French guys I can do because I know French a little bit, so they're easier to kind of for Canadians, I think, more so than other people. But no, definitely. So just more Detroit. Big season this year, so if I know you haven't watched a lot of hockey, but I asked this to everyone too. Where do you think you'll see Detroit in the standings this year?
Number one.
Number one.
No. I hope they make the playoffs. I really do, because I would. Playoff hockey is one of the funnest things to watch, I think. Of course, playoff anything is very fun, but playoff hockey would definitely help get. They have a really strong base here, but it would help get me back into the mood, I don't know. I'm gonna say they're number 4 this year.
Number 4. That's actually, you know what? A lot of the draft or stat I've been seeing has them at number 4, number 5. So you're dead on. So you've been brushing up a little bit that you have said. But no, definitely. We have some Go Hawks in here. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh.
Geez, come on. The Hawks aren't going to make the playoffs for a few more years.
Yeah. How did Bedard do this year?
It's all the hype's around Bedard. To me, he's nothing special. I don't think so. I like Leo Carlson a lot more and the Matt Boldies more than I like Bedard. Those would have been my 2 for the Calder instead of Bedard. But You have the name Bedard, you're guaranteed the Calder. It's just how it goes.
That's what they think. Huh.
That's what happened.
Well, all right.
But yeah, no, it was Matt Boldy should have won the Calder this year. He played with a broken rib, and he played the most minutes out of a rookie on defense. He powered back Minnesota's power play, defensive stud. Yeah, that guy should have been Calder Cup hands down. Or sorry, Faber. Yes, Julie, thank you for correcting me. Faber. He should have been the one to really win that cup.
I mean, there was so much hype around Bedard in the hobby, and I mean, I think maybe they felt obligated to do so. Or maybe it's more of a popularity contest than actual realistic playing ability.
Yeah, so like it's bad that one player has ruined the hobby for most collectors, and that's the truth. You've seen card sales just skyrocket because of one player, which it should never be. It don't matter who you are. He's not a generational talent like Crosby or Ovechkin. As much as people like to say he really isn't. He's at most, he's an elite player. He's not going to be superstar.
Hey, Zach Squared.
Zach's in the house. Thanks for coming, buddy. Hope you did fine in the hurricane. I know you guys are getting a tough one down there, so hope you all are fine down there. So I saw a few numbers up here, so I'm going to see who our winner is. So we got Callie and Sticks. They're both tied, so I need Callie and Sticks to pick a number between 1 and 50 and not the same number. So Callie, Sticks, a number between 1 and 50, not the same number. And we'll see who's getting this. But yeah, no, they said Detroit hockey's fun this year. It's going to be fun this year. Cam Talbot's their goalie this year. Great veteran goalie, which is going to be good for a couple of the young goalies there. Mm-hmm. So, great leader also.
Always nice to have a veteran presence like that.
Yeah, definitely. Especially for those younger goalies that they have. He's going to prove or give them a lot of confidence. So that'll be great to see, and hopefully they take the next step. Especially Husso. Like, there was a lot of hype around Husso, and he did really well. As he just didn't make the playoffs. Injuries played a part in it too, and a young decor also. So that really doesn't help. But now they're getting older. They had the NHL experience. You're going to see Detroit. It's going to be a powerhouse. It really is. And that building, the new Little Caesars Arena, is going to rock if they make the playoffs. Like, it is going to rock there. They don't call it the Rock City for nothing.
That's right. That is right. I mean, look at the lines. Look at Ford Field. That's right downtown, right near Little Caesars Arena. People come out, and that place gets crazy. Same thing could happen for the Wings. So I don't see why not.
And so we have a winner for the second giveaway. It's actually Sticks G with the same number. And the number was actually 25. So congratulations, Sticks. That's coming your way.
Congrats.
So yeah, we got one more giveaway, same sticker. We'll do it once we get to our card talk. So I guess without that, we got one more slide, and it's a good one. We'll bring it up here. So this is the new sets that are coming out and when they're coming out on. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to this. So this is going to be something new we do on the show. So card news. So 2024-25 comes out 09 20 of the 24th. So that's already out now, I do believe. Then we got 24-25. Series 1 comes out November 23rd. So that's going to be a good one. That's going to have this year's rookie crop in it. So
Nice.
definitely, I'm not going to be buying it because it'll be way overpriced, but I'll definitely be watching videos on it and see what kind of new inserts are going to be in it and everything like that. And then one of my favorites, we got Skybox Metal 23-24 comes out November 18th, which I'm looking forward to that one because I love the Skybox Metal cards.
Yeah, Metal's been great since they came out.
Yeah. And they have a lot of really nice inserts in them.
Nice.
And the way that the cards look, they just look amazing. And then we got 2024 NHL Artifacts coming out November 18th. Another great set. And then we got 24-25 Allure, which comes out January 10th. That one is going to be a pricey one. I can just see it.
I'm sure.
But yeah, so that's your update on the cards that are going to be coming out. So definitely check that. Oh, we got Rocky Hockey in here. Thanks for coming in, Rocky Hockey. Oh, thanks, Callie. That's just October. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't think Aaron's here. Thanks, Aaron. Definitely go check out Aaron's show after this show tonight. Aloha Friday is a great show, great time over there. I know a lot of you are over there anyway, but go show him some support. He does a lot of great hockey rips and everything as well. So definitely Maiden, I will. And just a quick shout out too. Remember Sundays to check out the Sunday Night Card Show with Maiden and Incarnito. And also check out the new segment with me called Hockey Stick Talk Nation Top 5. I'll be there, so I'll see you Sunday. So hopefully all you guys go over to Maiden's on Sunday and look for that as my top 5 of that week. And it could be anything. It could be defenseman. It could be top 5 picks. It could be top 5 teams or top 5 teams I think are going to suck this year. So definitely go check me out over there on Sundays. Great time over there as well. And yeah, so show off again. We got a new shirt, so hope you guys all like it. Really nice shirt there. So yeah, let's get right into what we all really came here for, and that's the hockey card talk. I know Budget's waiting patiently for this. And we get the phone calls. That's all right.
Perfect timing. That's great.
It happens to the best of us. So you actually said when we were talking earlier this week, do you have anything to rip, to show? You want to show some stuff? You actually told me you found some stuff from your childhood collection.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like everything that I've been picking up because, they made a lot of cards in the late 80s, early 90s. So,
yeah.
Cards from my childhood are just like the cards that I'm picking up at Goodwill now. So, anyway.
Stick said David calling him.
David. So, yeah, we got some... talk about Fedorov would be on my... wow. How can I not even find my camera? There, look.
There you go. You're good.
Fedorov. He would be on my my Mount Rushmore. He was one of the funnest players to watch growing up. You guys might remember Keith Primeau.
Yeah, Keith.
Primeau.
Another great one.
This one's a little less popular, maybe. Kozlov. He was a fun
dad.
We got old Mike Vernon.
Mike Vernon was a great goalie.
Old man Mike Vernon. Hasek, he's wearing the wrong uniform here, but that's okay. His
Definitely
prospect card there. And another Fedorov, which is I really like this card. I still do. Score all rookie team Fedorov.
Yeah, the Federoffs are nice, especially if you could find them with the old white Nike skates.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
really cool. It was his custom skate back in the day. Actually, it was a white Nike. It was all white with the Nike symbol.
nice.
So he did really. He was the first one, I think, with custom skates back then. So
Was he? Wow.
yeah, I think so.
We got Stevie Y. Yeah, hopefully the Wings do well this year, and we don't need to worry about dragging them out of there. But he's definitely was one of my favorite players. I mean, still, I guess, even though he's not playing, I don't know. You
Yeah,
know,
no, he's
you get
still
it.
a hobby collector. You can still find a lot of his cards around.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then we got Osgood. How's his? You said he's doing the announcing now.
Yeah, Osgood, Larry Murphy, um, Ken. I can't remember Ken's last name, but they all do like the pre-show for the Detroit Red Wings games. It's
Nice,
pretty cool. Like they'll all pick their favorite players and how many points they're going to get that night and everything like that. It's really nice to see Detroit keeping like all the old school Detroit players still involved with the game.
right? That's because well, strong culture. I'd like to think
Yeah.
is why people stick around and why they
Yeah.
invite him back. To push that. But
Yeah. Ken
uh,
Hodge. Thanks, Dix. That's who
yep.
it was. Ken Hodge.
What do they stream on? 'Cause I need to. I don't have cable. I gotta
I get it sometimes on Sportsnet.
Sportsnet.
Yeah. I don't know what it would be for you guys in the States. I don't know if they call it Sportsnet or. And Ken Daniels is actually on that podcast crew as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Ken Daniels has been doing it for a while, so
yeah.
familiar
So
with
yeah,
that.
no, that's where I find on Sportsnet. I'm not sure what you guys, maybe ESPN for you guys
Yep.
sometimes.
Well, Styx is 97 won the ticket. If you want to listen to it, yep, that's right.
So yeah,
It's more Stevie Y.
can't go wrong with Stevie Y.
Nope, I don't think you can. Then we got legend Gordie Howe.
Nice, Mr. Hockey.
And then I just have some random stuffs here. I don't know if you guys remember Ray Shepard.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite inserts from when I was collecting in the 90s. It's a kind of a see-through. Anyway,
nice.
it's pretty sweet. I did find this too. 1998 Stanley Cup champions. So this is 98 9 uh, calendar or schedule.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty happy that I kept that. Here's Hasek in the correct jersey.
That's a nice card too. The tops.
Yep. Yeah, I really like this set. I got some newer ones, slightly newer. Hasek on the ice.
In the Sens uniform.
Yep.
Sorry, Toronto fans.
And here's another ice card. This was a McDonald's pack that Passionate Pack Rat sent me.
Nice. Those McDonald's cards are so nice. They really need to bring those back.
Yeah.
They're almost as nice as the Tim Hortons cards now.
And we got Shanny, Brendan Shanahan.
That's on the Timmy's card.
Yep.
Nice.
Shiny. Let's see. I got a ton of Shanahan for some reason, but he's been in a lot of Goodwill boxes. So,
Well, nothing. You can't go wrong with Shannon. If you keep getting them out of the dollar boxes, like, hey, go for it.
Yep. Chris Chelios.
Maiden's not a fan of Shanahan, but that's okay.
What did Shanahan ever do to you, Maiden? That's a season highlights Shanahan card there. I'll stop showing Shanahan just for Maiden. Then we got Lidstrom, one of the best defensemen I think I
Definitely.
ever had the pleasure to watch. So here's another Shanahan and another Shanahan. Just let's skip past him. We got Fedorov. I don't know what he's doing wearing Columbus colors there, but you know, that happened. I forget that he hopped around a little after the Wings. So played for the Ducks.
Definitely. He pulled a Yager there for a little bit.
Yep. But I have a couple pretty cool cards of his. I really like this one, SPX.
Yeah. That one's really nice. I like that.
And then, I just got my first graded hockey card, which was a Chelios.
Oh, nice.
All saw that. So from the 84 Opeachy, it's not a 10, but it's a 5, and that's good enough for me. I'm a good enough type of guy. You know what I mean? Like
a 5's still better than a none. So
yep, exactly. It doesn't need to be perfect for me. It just has to.
And of course, it was on the Habs, so we got sticks drooling from the mouth here.
Yeah. But that was pretty much it. Awesome. I know I have more around here somewhere. It's just this office is a mess. So.
Awesome. No, I got a few things here. If people haven't seen the mail day today, Dig sent in a bunch of stuff, and I know he'd be mad if I didn't show this. So just give me 1 sec to pull up the big screen here, because if you know Dig, you know Dig, and so we got an Elvis Stoico card. So I've been digged, is what I call it, because all he talks about in every chat is Stoico. So we've been digged officially. Remember, put in your numbers between 1 and 50 for the last holographic sticker. So leave them in the chat. He also sent us some really nice stuff. So I collect Memphis for basketball. So he sent me G.G. Johnson III. And I didn't look on the back. He messaged me today, but he also sent me a Wemby rookie card.
Oh, nice.
So thank you to Dig. I appreciate it, buddy, for that. And then he also sent a couple Ranger card there. Morgan Barron on the Parkhurst. I collect Miami Marlins, so he sent me Nick Flortz on the Stadium.
Okay.
And then we got some G.G. Jackson as well. And then he sent me the National Hockey Card Day in Canada. So I'm only missing 3 of them. So he sent me some packs. So Dig, we're going to open the packs here for you, buddy, and see if we can pull the last 3 to complete the missing set here. So I've never opened these before, so this will be fun for me. Shout out to Vince who popped in. Thanks for coming in, Vince. We got 21 rocking in the chat, so thanks everyone for being here. So we got Ron Hackstall. These cards look really nice too. Sticks. We got some Nick Suzuki. We got one of my favorite players, Jacob Bernard Docker.
Nice.
And we got a guy who I actually met, Willie O'Reed.
Well, that's cool.
He's a legend all of himself. And we got a useless hockey player now, Pierre-Luc Dubois. So
useless, huh?
Yeah, he fell off quite a bit. He was really good when he played for the Jets and then got traded to Columbus, and it just fell apart for him. I don't know what happened or what got to him, but he just fell apart. We got Ray Bork, another absolute legend.
Yeah, sure.
We got another Nick Suzuki. We got Jacob Bernard Docker again.
Huh.
There we go. A shout out to John Burgess on his Flames. Theon Fleury.
Nice.
We got Bo Horvat. And then you get the checklist in every pack. Last pack. So let's see. See if we pull something different out of this pack here. We got Cole Perfetti. We got another Ronnie Hackstall.
Nice.
We got another Pierre-Luc Dubois. We got another Jacob Bernard Docker. It seems we're getting a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of duplicates. Yeah.
And a Ray Bork.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I think I got everyone that we got in that pack sent. So, let's just check up, see if we got any new numbers in here for the last giveaway. I thought I saw a couple. We got 5, 35, 22. So, actually, the winner for the last sticker with the spot on number 45 is Barry Barry. Barry won it with the correct number 45. So congratulations, Barry. You know how to get a hold of me. So send me a message. Definitely, and we'll get these sent out to you guys. Everyone who won, just send me a message and I'll get these sent out to you guys as soon as possible. But yeah, so what's new and exciting with budget?
Not much. Work and life and trying to organize this disaster area. I collected way too much too fast, and when you're buying lots of cards that are in the tens to 20s of pounds, organization becomes a problem. So I'm working on that, but also trying to continue to buy things. So it's a struggle at times, but not a whole lot new.
Anything new planned for the channel? Anything new on the horizons for the channel?
The wife and I do like to travel. I don't know if you guys caught the Louisville Slugger tour. I'm probably going to continue to try and do more things like that. Just kind of it, and rather than a photo. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, I'll be trying to do videos of places rather than a picture, rather than a slide presentation. So,
more like a vlog type thing.
Yeah, probably a little similar to that, but continue to rip cards as well. So
nice.
I don't really have a whole lot actually planned. It's kind of just wing things and see how it goes.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best way to do it, really. Yeah. It's all about, you could have found this while shopping, like, oh,
yep,
boom, there's my next video.
That's right. Yep.
So, shout out Sensei Domino for stopping in. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, hey, Sensei.
Glad to see you made it. So why don't you give, I know there's some new people in here who might not follow you, so why don't you let them know where they can find you and how they can follow you. I got your link in the description also, but why don't you let them know?
Yeah, I'm Budget Rips, all one word on YouTube. But you can come check it out. Yes, that's awesome, Sticks. Tigers win. You can also find me on Instagram, budget_rips. And that's yep, it's pretty much the only places you can find me.
Do you have in your collection, do you have a favorite card that you like more than any other? And it could be of your whole collection.
I do. I did. A 1955 Al Kaline. It says second year card, but I just gave it to my father for his birthday. So
nice.
Now it's part
do you
of
have
his
a runner up?
That's kind of tough. I think probably Justin Verlander Topps rookie card is probably my next favorite card.
Nice. No,
Yep.
those are some great, definitely some great ones. One mean more than the other to you? Like, I know for me, since I've never, this was my first auto I've absolutely ripped on the channel. So this, like, it's a no-name player, but it means more to me than one I would buy or get from someone.
It's a name I know because Michigan State University is seriously like 10 minutes away from where I
Yeah.
live. So yeah, I know him. It was a good poll too. It's very cool. I mean that 1955 Alkane line was it. I really like that one. I do have a couple mantles that are pretty high up on the list, but for me personally, like Justin Verlander cards or rookie cards are, um, you know, above those. Even though they're easier to find and easier to acquire, it still, means more to me. So
Yeah, definitely. Do you find when you're ripping, do you find you rip one guy more than all the rest? Like he seems to follow you everywhere you go.
no, I haven't really found that.
Really?
No.
Really, I was talking to Maiden the other day, and it's like when I rip, I have this one guy that follows me everywhere I go, no matter what pack I rip for baseball. So I was like, it's got to be a sign, so I got to start collecting them. So I just started collecting Gleyber Torres because he's been following me around everywhere
Right.
I go.
So you
So
might as well. He's
it's a
forcing you
sign.
to. Yep. Says you
So
better
like
collect me.
I said, is a sign from the card gods. This is who I got to collect. So this
Right.
is who I've been starting to collect. But no, it's been a great time. Definitely fun having you here. It's been a great chat.
Thank you so much for having me on.
No worries. Hopefully we learned you a little bit more about hockey. You can start to turn you into the right direction a little bit more. Get you away from sticks and his baseball.
Yeah. I could never turn away from baseball. Baseball is my, number one sport. That's not going to change. But hockey.
Yeah, we all have that one sport. Actually, my mother's father during the Prohibition era was actually drafted by the Florida Marlins then as a pitcher. So I have a little bit of a ties. That's why the Marlins are one of my teams at PC because of him.
Right. Very cool. That's awesome.
So he actually showed me how to throw a knuckleball and everything. So
nice.
It was great to know. He didn't obviously go because he couldn't leave his family, but it's still great. He still has the draft hat from when he was drafted.
Oh, very cool.
So maybe one day I'll get it, and hopefully we'll be able to show it off on here for you guys as well.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. What year was that?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
No.
It was like way back.
Well, first year of the Marlins was 93 or 94.
Yeah. This is like before I think they were like a baseball team. So it would have been like, I want to say 60s. So like the farm, like it would have been like a farm team, I guess.
Okay.
So it was, I don't know. It's
very
just a
cool.
family story that I thought was great. And
right.
to see that was great. So I get to learn how to throw a knuckleball.
Which is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dying art in Major League Baseball too.
I don't think anybody throws knuckleballs anymore.
Hardly anybody, but I couldn't even name anybody right now that does. So
I think wasn't the last one to throw a knuckleball RJ or something like that who played for the Blue Jays?
Oh, R.A. Dickey?
Yeah.
He was
he's
one.
The last knuckleball thrower.
He might have been. I don't know. It's an effective pitch if you know how to do it.
Yeah,
right.
It does not move.
Yep.
Yeah, R.A. Dickey. I'm pretty rolly fingers. IGH says he was a knuckleballer. Sensei and Mr. Knuckleball, Tom Wakefield, Zach,
Tim Wakefield,
or Tim Wakefield. But yeah, no, it's been a great show. I appreciate everyone for hanging around, and congratulations to all the winners as well. If you guys can send me a message on Instagram or email, that'd be great with your stuff, and I'll get these sent out to you ASAP. A little bit of what's coming up on this or next week for the channel. We have Curran and Blake from HTD Exclusive, and they're both Maritimers right here from Nova Scotia, and they actually started up this Hockey Talk news thing, which is really great to see, and they've been getting a huge following now. They have it on Instagram. They started a Facebook channel. They started a Discord channel.
Nice.
And they've been working tirelessly, like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to keep this thing updated. So I can't wait to have those guys on. It's going to be a fun time. And
great.
Then also on Friday, October the 11th, we have Neil Velopino, who's a huge Devils fan, so there might be some fights that night. So we'll have to stay tuned. I'm a Rangers fan, so there's going to be some fights in the chat that night, I think. So
it's going to get heated.
Yeah, it's going to get heated, all right. But no, I want to give a big shout out and thanks to Budget Rips for coming tonight. It was great to finally get you on, Budget. We were talking for a while and glad everything worked out.
Yeah, me too. Thanks again for having me on.
No problem.
Hopefully I didn't scare away any of your subscribers.
No, not at all. Make sure you guys go check out Budget Rips and give him a subscribe and like and check out his stuff. It does really good stuff. Great openings. He opens a wide variety of stuff too. Like I seen baseball, football, hockey, Pokemon, basketball. Like he does a wide variety of stuff, so definitely go check him out. Great channel over there. Make sure you guys leave a comment on his stuff as well, because that goes a long way too, and hit that thumbs up. And with that, it's Friday night, so make sure to go check out Aloha Fridays on after me with Aaron. I'll be over there for a bit. It's always a great time there. And Budget, as it is a custom on this show, the guest gets to close out the show. We've had some really great closeouts here, so there's no pressure on you, but it is up to you to close out the show tonight.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for coming. Your support's appreciated. You got to go, though. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So get to getting, and we'll see you guys later.
Have a great night, everyone.
All right. Take care.